Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome. I have Olia with me, as you can see, the wonderful Olia.
Hello,
And
hello.
Viper is going to pop into, I think he's here now. Yes, he is. There he is.
There you go.
Hey.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
just adjusting the audio
Hi,
here, but
all.
there we go.
Hi, Viper.
Okay.
Hi,
So,
Ola. You good?
guys.
All good, you?
Yeah, can't complain. Can't complain.
No, he's very happy because he's home.
I'm at home.
Yay.
Always good to be at home.
I do want to tell you guys this might be I won't keep Viper already told Olia. I won't keep you guys hostage. Because we have over 3,000 raffle entries. And some people bought 1 ticket and other people bought 10 tickets. And I need to go and break that up into lines and everything. So this might take a while, but you guys aren't compelled to stay here for the whole time because I have no idea how long this is going to take. I am, though, already at ticket 1038. So there is
That's
progress.
amazing.
I
That's
know,
amazing. Listen, by the
fantastic.
way,
Yes.
I'll be throwing one of these in.
Woo!
Yannick. No?
No, but not today.
Okay, for separate. Separate.
Yeah. No, but
That
are we still getting one, or is that the PK one we're getting?
you have one. No, I've given you one. You've got one. You're getting a flag and thank you
Oh,
gratitude letter from soon. But that will be with the
um,
flag.
okay, awesome.
This is for Raffle.
Awesome. Cool. We'll
Rick,
have a raffle
Rick,
for that.
I'll give you a patch. I'll give you a patch for for Raffle.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Viper, are you allowed to I know, but are you allowed to tell the other people what you've been up to this past week?
No. Been busy working, and that's as far as I can tell. I would love to share
Why
what
do
we've
we?
been up to, but upset. We've just been very busy, guys. Um, we've been a very, very good week for us. There was some interesting things happening.
I
But
wasn't
yeah, we
talking about that.
finally we're in a new area.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the road trip.
Oh yeah, we did a road trip. Why I'm at home is we did a road trip. Yeah, that I can speak about. There's no upset. I'm like, you know that I do a
You're
lot of
like,
things in. There's some
yeah, but
stuff
I
I
mean,
do.
obviously, I wouldn't ask you about the OPSEC stuff.
Yeah, I've
Anyway,
been on the line
Viper
also
had a
for
road
4 or 5
trip.
days this week. So. Yeah, so
Okay.
we did a
So,
recruitment road trip. Had a chat with 4th Battalion. Obviously, I've got
that's
a
International
relationship with
Legion,
them,
right?
so yes, that's the Legion. So that's where everybody that doesn't have military experience will go to for basic training. Basic training. Okay. And then after you've been
Mm-hmm.
there, then you will join our unit for your specialized training. So we had a very, very interesting meeting with them. I went to see some of the new boys that will be joining our team. There's about
Thank you for the
6 of
gifted
them.
Abba Talks. Sorry, do continue.
And no problem, I do. So yeah, we went to see quickly how they're doing, how their health is, where they are in the process of training. Also got some feedback from the instructors to find out how they are, pretty much what the attitude is, how they work, things like that. So yeah, we spent it there, and then we were quickly down in Ternopil, which is our recruitment office. Just drop by, tell our recruiter what we can do from our side to help. We're also busy with our social media. I've mentioned it, but I haven't spoken in detail. But we will have a website. Also, we're becoming a line battalion now. So which means we were separate attack battalion 42 or 42nd. Now we will become a line battalion of 42nd.
What does that mean
For
to
us,
dumb
it's a
people?
great. Okay, to dumb people, it means that if you're a separate attack unit, you can be attached to any brigade. Yeah, you like
Okay.
the bastard child. You can literally be moved
Okay.
wherever. So if there's a need for guys in Sumi, they can attach you to 67th that's operating in Sumi. So yep, there you go.
Dobre.
Okay. Or Kursk or wherever, Prokrovsk, wherever. So you can be
Mhm.
moved to any operational area and be attached to a brigade. Although we were permanently attached to 42nd, but now currently we're helping 151 brigade, just quickly helping them to sort out their area. So that's the negative part of it. What's nice is now becoming a line battalion, we will be in a specialized area, and it will only be there. We will operate within the area of our brigade, which is then in Vovchansk area. So, and we know that area well, and we've been there for a long time in the past. So yeah, it will be good.
Okay. That's nice. Busy,
So yeah,
but
that
nice.
was in the last 2 to 3 days, and then we're still fighting and we're still on the line. So it's been hectic. It's been busy,
Yes.
and then still dealing with
yeah.
Jana from Project Konstantin.
Yeah, there's this freaking Yana chick, hey? She's so annoying.
Yeah, South African. Oh.
Can't take them anywhere. No, I think actually
And just a
I
quick
think
one,
Viper is
guys. Sorry, I wanna pop it in. Sorry, Olga, I'm dominating the discussion, but I will
All
keep
good.
quiet a little while. I promise. What's also nice, what's all nice, yeah, we are also restructuring, obviously becoming a line battalion. Exciting new stuff, I think. So we'll rebrand my company or my platoon. And after there will be nice merge that we have, and that's a way that people can also obviously help the unit directly if they want. And it will be some good tactical stuff. And as you know, I've got good taste in tactical things because literally my wife's helmet arrived. Just look how pretty it is.
1 second. Let
So I
me.
still need to. Uh, so
Okay. It just
Halina's
looks
helmet
like a
arrived. I
helmet.
still need to do. No, look inside. It's soft for my wife. Come on. Very
Okay.
soft and
Okay.
very nice, actually.
Just to answer Chad's question,
So
who
yeah,
is
I still
Olga?
need.
Sorry, I just quickly want to answer Chad's question. Olga is one of the executives of the Ukrainian Association of South Africa, and she is one of my best friends. Um,
Yay.
and our livers are very thankful that we do not live in the same city.
For sure.
So Olia is originally from Oman, but she now lives in Cape Town, where she is a total badass. Yeah.
I do my best.
From Oman.
Tak,
Yeah.
Oman.
Oman. Uh-huh.
That's Halina's
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow,
right.
okay. Yeah, there's good people. We got stuck for one night in Oman. I can tell you all about the city.
Oh no, you can't. One night is not enough to experience it all. Not Oman,
No,
that's for
I
sure.
agree. But, well, we at least walked on the square, and yeah,
Oh
we
my.
had some local food. Yeah,
Olia will tell
very
you,
beautiful
Olia
city
can
though.
tell you things about Oman. Like this time of the year, she will tell you this things are going on here. This time of the year, this. So she's like the ultimate Oman tour guide.
Okay, so hold on, Olga. There's a way that you really know that somebody is from Oman. Yeah. So, what Jewish holiday is always get pilgrims from across the
Ras
world to go
Hashan.
to Oman?
It's in
Yeah, and
September.
do you love that time of year in the city?
I love to be away from the city at that time of the year.
Yeah, she's from Oman.
Guys, for context, Jewish people from all over the world go to Oman for like a pilgrimage. And I think, Olia, didn't we have a conversation, like a private conversation, when you spoke about the public toilets during that time?
Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil anyone's. Maybe they're having coffee, I don't know, dinner, you never know. Let's not go there. But it's
And then
very,
out of
very overpopulated at that time. A lot of like cleanliness, let's say, is out of the area.
Mm.
They bring like big containers for like garbage disposal and everything, but streets are still covered with garbage. Very messy, very crowded, very noisy. But yeah, what to do?
Yeah, and it's because it's interesting. You told me it's like a university town as well. It's like university town and then
Yeah.
tourists once a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very beautiful there. You drive 5 minutes out of Oman, and it's like wood and natural, and it's very beautiful area.
Oh, I see Steve was visiting Oman as well. Hi, Steve. Did you
Yeah,
like
that's our
it?
Stevie. He went to the volunteer center there. I know the volunteer center in Oman. They paint on shells. That's what I know about them.
With you, and they do
Yeah,
the
beautiful.
nets, and they do like humanitarian program to support the local hospital, the one that is accepting the wounded soldiers and everything, like that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. And of course, Steve says there's a lovely park. I was waiting for you, actually, Olia, to talk about that park.
It's beautiful.
There's two at the moment. There's the old Sofivka, which is the original park, and there's a new one that was built only a couple of years back. I don't remember, maybe like 10 or so. Sorry, my dog wants to join the chat as well.
That's awesome. I love Brie. She's adorable.
It's her time of the day when she's getting active and she wants to play. So she's like, what happened now?
Oh, Lord.
Olga, but by the way, I lived in Cape Town prior to me moving to Georgia. So yeah, very beautiful. My family is still in Robertson, which is very close to Cape Town, in that
Yeah.
area.
We're in Cape Town.
I lived in Blue Bay,
Blauberg.
more to the west.
No one says Blue Bay, it's
Blue,
Blauberg.
no, Blue Bay, please not Blauberg. Please
Blauberg.
come on. There's a difference.
No, that.
Blue Bay is like the more upper market homes.
Oh,
Blauberg is like the flats. Come now.
Yeah,
Okay,
Jana
actually, to
doesn't
be
know Cape
exact,
Town too well.
we
So.
no, she doesn't. And Cape Town is very snobbish, by the
I
way,
know. I
Jana.
know.
Eden, I'm actually lived on Eden on Bay, not Blauberg. Okay.
Okay, sorry. Oh, my word.
Yeah, I miss Cape Town. It's a very beautiful city, and I mean, yeah,
It's
really,
getting very
really.
cold this year. It hasn't been this cold since
Yeah.
I moved, like in 2019. I think this is the coldest it's been so far.
And why South Africa, Olga, if I may ask?
My husband is from here, so
Oh, oh, okay. Another Ukrainian that went for South African husband.
yeah.
Okay. I see a
Hey,
pattern
Hannah
here.
is not unique. What can you say?
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, Lord.
Interesting. Nice. No, that's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, South Africans. We some good stock South Africans sometimes. Not all of them, but most of them.
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
Januszka.
Tak. Sure.
Janeczka is multitasking. She's organizing her raffle sheet, right?
I'm getting much better at this. What I do want to say is I am getting much better at this than the first time I had a raffle stream. I was so flustered. People couldn't hear me. Now I'm like, I'm on restream. I've got like, I don't even need to pre-create scenes. It's just like AI doing it. And it's like awesome. But we are on number 1,124 out of 3,000 guys. So
Getting
Awesome,
there.
hey, South Africa. Stop stealing all the Ukrainians. We're not stealing them. We can't help if they like us and we fall in love and we get married. What are you talking about?
also, can I just say,
And
Steve, Toti,
yeah,
Steve, that is,
Totti. No, Totti.
I don't know what that.
Totti. Not what South African word associated with that. Jana.
I was like, this is weird. Okay, Steve, Toti, what you spell? That is like,
No, Totti.
okay, what is Toti?
Totti is it refers to like a lady. Totti. It's slang.
Oh, okay. Well, Steve, South Africa, Toti, Willie. Yes.
Yeah, it's female, a male genital. So not a good. Yeah.
Cool. Private. What's this? Okay.
Useless.
Super. And we continue. So, chat, you guys can choose. Do you want to look at what you will be winning, or
Oh, there you go.
we want to see the doggy? No, we just see Olga. Okay, that's fine.
She went down. She's like very moody today. Say hi
Aw.
to chat.
Okay, awesome. Let me
Okay.
get this sorted. Okay, cool.
Listen, I can always try and put my bonyanya on my lap. Yeah.
Bonyanya. Bonya will get on your lap.
I
That
know.
dog does not know
I
her
know.
size.
She thinks she's a small little.
She thinks she's tiny. But Emma is your real
No,
pet.
Bonya way more now. Oh, it's daddy's
No.
girl. No, it's daddy's girl.
Oh, okay.
She swapped sides. She went to the dark side.
It was really funny, Olia, because Bonia was like, she was well behaved, but she would push her luck with Halina. And then Viper just came there and he's like, no pulling on the leash, no doing this, no doing this. And Halina was like, she thinks it's a complete shock to Bonia. But now they're cool.
It's discipline.
Dogs love structure, right?
Daddy.
They do. They
Come show the
do.
people how pretty you are. Oh, daddy. Oh.
Did Viper draw the things on the wall? No, he did not. He and Halina went.
Daddy. Oh. Okay. Okay. I know you don't like. Yeah. My lab.
So no,
Lab dog.
Viper did not. He did not draw what's on the wall.
Oh no, that is.
Yeah. He and Halina went shopping.
The lion and the elephant.
They went shopping.
Ramon, Olga, you
was
know
very
how
interesting.
Ukrainian women love Ramon. So
What?
Ukrainian women love Ramon. It's a military wives thing. Like everybody in Elena's groups are doing a Ramond.
Means
Guys,
the
that's remodeling and
repairment work
renovating.
or remodeling, yeah.
They love to give us work.
Yeah.
We have a saying that it never finishes, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like once you start it, it just keeps on going.
um, Johnny Metrogard, I know it's my turn to show you a pet. The problem is my pets are not in this room. They are on my bed where it is nice and warm. So, yeah.
Gonna be challenging for you, Jana, to pick up your bigger pet. I don't think Sky will.
Oh, I've figured it out now with Sky, like, because she knows she's not supposed to get on anything, right? The way that I've kind of taught her now to stand on her back legs and put her her paws on the table, just to show some face, and then she needs to get on, but she hates it because she's like, she knows she's not allowed to do it, so she gets very confused when I'm like, hey, do this. So it just confuses her, but it works.
Okay, you know that this wonderful small little lap dog of mine needs to go for a walk very soon. So I'm gonna be probably
Okay.
another couple of minutes, and then I really need to run to
That's fine.
take a full walk.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
She
there will be floods in apartments. So
oh my good. Oh, it's so funny in the winter. In winter when we walk out, there's like this tree just outside Halya's and Viper's house. And that's where Bonya takes her morning pee. Okay. But it's like when it's cold there, it's just like this steamy water flowing there.
that same tree is
And there's
every
no
morning, by the way. She likes like repetition and structure. So same tree.
yeah. Dinan, I think that's how you say name.
Banana.
It's called where I am. Well, where I am and where Olga is. We are in South Africa and we have winter. Viper is
Short-sleeved.
not in South Africa. He is in Odessa. I can say that because everyone knows Helena is in Odessa.
Mm-hmm.
So he is nice and warm.
We had a rainstorm and the thunder actually Bonya thought it's Shahid's being dropped, so she was barking the whole time, and I'm like, no, my darling, come now. It's thunder. You know this.
Tuck, tuck, tuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm honestly my first thunderstorm back here after like getting back from Ukraine. I was like, okay, it's just thunder. It's nothing else. It's just thunder. And then last night, I was watching Andrew Mercado's stream with the strikes between Israel and Iran. And I'm like, okay, it is just a stream. It's not here. You're good.
Yeah.
So
And I will never listen to a guy cutting grass with a petrol engine, a grass mower, the same way anymore. I can tell you now. I'll have to tell my mind not to shoot, not to shoot.
I remember we were at the NAFO handover. This okay, so NAFO handover. There's a whole bunch of military guys, and someone decides now's a good time to fly a drone overhead. Like
Mm-mm.
that was crazy. I was like, what? Viper was like, oh. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I
Look.
think we lost Olia.
Yeah.
Could you hear us? Olia? Can you hear us?
There we go.
Oh, your sound completely disappeared.
Just go out and in again.
No, it's her earphone. It's her AirPods.
Ah.
Okay, you can rejoin. Dobre.
Yeah, that's not good for the guys. Yeah, it's like we will never have drone footage for our wedding. It's not gonna work.
No,
Yeah,
I think
so
it'll be.
let me just explain. So yes, me and Halia are legally married, but we didn't have time because obviously Z is jubileerd. I literally got married the morning, the afternoon. I went back to the line, and the day after that, I went for 6 weeks officers course in Ukraine, in UK, and then came back, and then went to the line again. So there was never time for us to actually have a wedding ceremony, but we will in the next upcoming time have a wedding ceremony. So yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to see my wife in her wedding dress for sure.
I've.
I know.
She'll message me. And Olia is back.
You're back?
Vitayu, Olia. Can you hear us? No? No? Uh,
Oh, Johnny,
Olia.
yes. I wish a Crimea beach wedding party. That would be the ultimate. But not for now.
I mean, an Odessa beach wedding party can also work.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay. No?
No, I'm laughing at Johnny
Just a few more.
Nethergod. Just a few more orcs and we can all meet up and get drunk. We'll celebrate that day for sure.
Yeah. What's this? Okay. So, I wanted to ask if everyone's warm, and then I realized like I'm the only one in the country where it's cold right now.
Most people, yeah, European. Yeah, like Linda S. If she was, yes, she's
Yeah.
Australian. So, I think Linda H is also.
Olia, can you
So
hear
yeah,
us?
they are.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened there.
Fantastic! We have the Olia back. I don't know why you have it
Yay.
in front of your name, but also Stevie in chat, just being the typical lovable troll that he is, he was like, Olga's found something better to watch. This is Stevie who does our blurring, by the way.
I was watching this movie earlier today. I think it was great. So recommend if you haven't watched it. It's called Speak No Evil.
Okay. Oh, you
Um,
posted it on the group chat. Oh, yeah.
yeah. Very, very nice. It's like a family gets out, meets some people, they invite them to come for a visit. So they go to this like farm far away, somewhere like in the deserted area, and then shit hits the fan. Like they're not that nice people.
Kind of sounds very get out-y.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yana, good question, Russell. Summer is coming. How will that affect the front line? Oh, pity yes.
We're
It will
already
make
seeing
it
it.
extremely difficult. It's already summer and it's already extremely difficult and busy. So it multiplies everything
Yeah.
by 10. That's pretty much what it does.
We had very little or very few like problems on our side, or like requests for vehicles that have been hit, you know, all throughout the winter. But now the 67th reached out to us. Two of the vehicles we provided have been struck. All the guys are okay. But so we're getting that sorted. We'll be getting them 2 more vehicles. Then I see, yeah, people in the chat, you guys will know Greg. So his Zhenya has also asked us to help, also because of strikes. So we'll be helping them. So we're going to see a lot more, yeah, activity. Also, hey, Linda H, we just talking about you because we think you're
Nikki Hill.
because we think you're in Australia and you also have warm weather, unlike I mean cold.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick question
Wait,
again.
Linda H.
Stevie.
Wait. Linda H. was the shot at Merck's stream. Okay, anyway, now you can talk.
Minnesota. She will answer now. Just a quick one. Stevie asking me, how's the mosquitoes? Like mosquitoes. You want to see them, you kill them. They're very annoying. But it's normally, yeah, some cream and stuff that we use.
Holy crap.
Oh,
The
okay.
representative and her husband got killed.
Yo.
What? America, like
Was it on the protest or what?
dark. It looks like it. I'm gonna quickly Google now.
I think this is going to become a breaking news.
Yeah. um,
Yeah, Linda S is in Australia. I know that. I've sent the patches. And also to Kai. You remember Kai that did our interview?
Fuck.
Yeah, so I sent some patches to him as well. Brigade patches, not battalion patches.
So Emerita Melissa Hortman and her husband who have been shot and killed, and then also his wife were also shot. What?
Yeah.
Governor Tim Walz calls it a politically motivated assassination. Damn. And this is like they were shot in their homes, like not out at the protest. They were wow. Both lawmakers and their spouses were shot by a gunman impersonating a police officer. Wow. Wow. Okay, I was waiting for Steve to comment on this. America continues their spiral
Agreed.
down the plug hole.
It's because they've got a clown as a president. What did you expect, brother? There won't be law and order until they sort that out.
True.
My 5 cents for the day.
Yes,
Guys,
you need to go to.
my Ponya is looking at me like, Daddy, you're not really not gonna walk
Okay,
off
go
me."
walk with your dog.
I love you.
Love you.
I love you guys. Be blessed. Awesome. Please help Project Konstantin. They help us. Jana will explain to you how much they helped us a lot. And thanks, guys, for watching. Subscribe. Help us grow the channel. Send it out to your friends and all your people that is pro-Ukrainian. And if they're pro-Russian, please give me their address. Awesome. very, very blessed
The
day
GPS
and a very
location would
blessed
be
evening.
nice.
No, just address. That's fine. I can work with that. Okay, guys.
Cool. Bye.
Be blessed.
Bye.
Awesome.
Bye bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Linda H. No, I did not have a question. I just know Viper was saying like Linda H also has cold weather now. So yeah. Anyway, do you guys have any questions for Olia? She is Ukrainian, so ask her questions. Olia, do you have any spicy opinions?
No,
Come on, don't
nothing
you want to get
spicy.
cancelled on a PK stream?
No.
Yes, I think it's a great idea.
I think it's a bad idea. You guys always like screenshot me and set it out to Twitter or something. So no, I'm not doing it myself.
Oh my goodness. Where is everyone in chat from? If I can ask that without people, I mean, if you don't want to say, you don't have to say, but just out of curiosity's sake. I know Steve is from Bad Food Land. Keith, I know, is from America. So just out of curiosity, where are you guys from?
Steve, is it really a question? Why can't Ukrainians hear the difference between V and W? I can hear the difference. I just can't
Okay, yes.
pronounce it properly.
Does Olia prefer dark or milk chocolate? What kind of chocolate do you like, Olia?
I'm not a sweet fan at all. My
Oh yeah,
best
that's true.
chocolate is a pickle.
Okay, very Ukrainian. Oh my word. Norway, Vancouver, Norway. Oh, we have.
Best borscht recipe. Russell, thank you for the question. I'm an expert. I can tell you at least 15. I, I make the one that I was sharing with Diana as well. So what I do, I usually add bell peppers and mushrooms. I do vegetarian borscht, which is basically on the mushrooms. You don't add any meat. And like usual standard one, the one that you can find anywhere. That's basically the one. I would use pork. That's the main meat of preference in Ukraine anyway. And sometimes mix it like pork and chicken, and basically the rest is by the recipe more or less the
I'm
same.
having some internet issues.
And I don't like smetana in my borscht. Me? Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, sorry, my internet went blue.
Oh, I thought maybe it was me.
No, it said low connection on my side.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you're good. You're good.
There's no
So,
difference
guys.
between wine and wine. It's wine.
Oh my what? It's gone 8-bit. Okay, Steve, you know what? I know. Oh, Russell, if you like the different variations of Borscht, Olia has a documentary to recommend you.
Yeah, it's called borscht.
And it is made by Klopotenko. Let me get it here.
It was on Netflix, but I don't know if it shows in your country.
Just get Netflix in VPN. Just get VPN and then watch it. Mentoring. Of course, Olia uses a European VPN. Let's get this.
Yeah, we have the Ukrainian VPN. It's called Clear VPN, and they actually, when the big scale war started, they offered free services to all the Ukrainians. So that was very nice.
Wow, that is nice. Okay, I have
Yeah,
posted
so
the
like people were fleeing the country, so they
I
needed that.
have posted the IMDb file of the documentary. So have a look at it. Okay, we are making progress, guys. Surely. And I started doing this yesterday already, and I'm still not done.
You mean about the Raffle?
Yeah. No, it's back. What is the need to know about Ukraine? That's like much.
What is? Can you repeat it? You're breaking up for me, and I can't hear.
Fuck. 1 second. One.
Okay, so Jana left, or I spent too much in Poland. I like clear borscht with dumplings too. I think it's cool.
Okay, I am back.
All right, we can see your screen.
Yeah, that is the plan. But there was that's it. There we go. Now I need to figure out how to move this around. I don't know. It's okay. We just have majority Olia picture. Yes. There we go.
Yeah, South African internet is hate and love relationship.
Yeah, that is true, Bas, in Ukraine. That is true. Seriously. Ugh. So stupid, annoying. This morning, my neighbor out. My internet is out, and everyone's like, "No, we're fine." And now I'm like, "What?" Because I have full signal. Just it decides not to be there. Yeah, I have a plan. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to suggest questions for me to ask you.
You were saying we were planning to talk about something, and I forgot already.
What the fuck?
The thing is, like, we speak all the time, so it's very
Yeah,
difficult for me to
no,
come up
like,
with something that I haven't told you yet.
yeah. Let me just say here, um,
Yeah,
this
I
guy
love
always
peach
phones me when
touch
I'm on
too.
a stream. Sorry, just
Hey, Nikki, thank you for the question. Favorite city or region in Ukraine? Well, obviously, I'm from Oman, so that would be my first answer. That's my favorite city. I love Kyiv. I think it's just beautiful. It has so much history, but then it has these new areas which look sometimes like a toy kingdom. Like it just looks like a Lego, colorful buildings and everything. I love the art, like the street art and everything. Fantastic restaurants and coffee shops. And I mean, there's always something to do in Kyiv. Um, I used to love Kherson. I feel sorry what is happening to the city now. Spent a lot of time in Crimea before the occupation. I used to work for the summer camp. There's the kids' summer camp in near Yalta. It's in the most southern part of Crimea. And I used to work there during the summertime when I was still a student in the university and spent years, like every summer I would go. So for me, when Crimea got occupied was also very personal, hurt a lot. And I really wish it gets back to Ukraine soon because it's just so unfair for all the people that are being oppressed at the moment there. And like when they're just talking about land, they forget how many people are being oppressed, stripped down of their national identity. They're not allowed to speak their own language. They're not allowed to practice their own church. They're not allowed to have Ukrainian school. And they're being politically prosecuted as well. So yeah,
yeah.
a favorite
Olia
favorite
has had some
region would be
interesting.
Crimea.
Sorry. Olia has had some interesting conversations here in South Africa, where sorry, I'm throwing you under the bus, where people say you are privileged. Why are you privileged, Olia?
I think I am very privileged to have
That's
such
yeah.
a beautiful country as my home country, to have
No,
such a beautiful people. I think I'm very
that's
privileged.
not what I was referring to. You know it. You know it. Oh my word.
I'm a good deflector.
Yeah. Yeah. Fine, Olia. I will not ask you that question, I guess. Sky, hello. Oh, guys, you wanted to see my dog. Here she is. Come, Isa. Come, come, come. Come, come, come. Yeah, oops. There we go.
Yay! Hi, Sky.
Hello. 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 Okay, off. Off. Thank you.
Thank you for the question, Nikki.
Hey, JP van Eck. He's South African.
I wouldn't guess. How would I guess?
Oh, my word. But yeah, basically, Olia has had to explain to people that Ukrainians have been oppressed for centuries.
Mhm.
Okay, Olia does not want to talk about it. I'm going to stop. I think I need more wine in you before you will talk about it.
Yeah, and not a live stream, no.
No, but I want it for live stream.
I Such a friendly gesture of you.
Hmm.
Okay, you wanna go?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I know this is super fun. And Olia was supposed. First of all, I thought that Radek, one of our volunteers, was going to join, but I misunderstood his sarcasm.
But you did it intentionally. It was kind of clear that he was like, I'm not joining.
No, I legit thought he was joining.
Ah.
He said he will join if I am not mean to him. Or if I
No,
don't,
he said
if I don't,
that's not what he said. You
he said,
see, you
if I
don't
don't,
understand Polish sarcasm.
he said, I will definitely join if you don't annoy me.
No,
And
he
then,
said, try offend me again and let's see if I definitely join. Like, that's what's gonna happen, right?
oh,
Oh. Mm.
I thought he meant if I don't offend him, he will join. So I deleted my message while
No,
I was
yeah,
making fun of him.
Yana was like making fun of him and pushing him to join, and he was like, "I can't do," and she was like really aggressive. So he got upset and he was like, "Yeah, try getting more of this and see me joining, of course." And Yana was like, "Cool, thanks for joining. Let me offend you a little bit more."
I mean, he's Polish. Getting insulted is like their kink. Okay. And Nick couldn't make it because he's from a well-functioning family that actually enjoys spending time together. So
Well, he said he will try.
he's out with his. Did he?
Yeah, I think he did. No?
I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. I think he's out with his brother.
Okay, I need to think of something to tell. You should have
Yes,
told me. That's why I
please.
was asking you before the stream. Like, is there topics like what we're gonna discuss? I could have prepared, but I wasn't. You see, I consider if you invited me, then I don't have to prepare. You tell me, right?
Okay. Okay. You know what? You know what? My request was please join and keep chat company.
Yeah, I'm keeping chat company. But
True, true.
they're not very enjoying my company because I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry. Sorry, chat. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah.
No, Steve, she's not going to teach me Ukrainian tongue twisters right now.
No, that's not happening. Jana already had half a glass in her. No, no. Let's not go there.
and pain medication.
On top of
Don't
that,
forget
on
about
top
that
of that.
combination. On top of that.
Did you see that building on fire in Dubai?
Duck. Yeah, I was looking at it. I was like, okay. Guess everything in the Middle East is just burning. Like flammable
At the
buildings.
beginning, I thought
Dubai.
it was something like related to.
Me
And
too.
then I was, okay, so it's just a fire. All right. Then I don't need to worry about that, right?
It's just a fire.
Yeah.
Johnny is having some beer. Cheers. Oh yeah, do you like beer or gin more?
I think I like beer more. But beer gives beer belly, so I try to have gin more. We need to cook with Olga segment. Oh, cook with Olga segment. That would be nice.
Yes. Yes, guys. Yes.
My husband said that he lives in South Africa, but based on his meal ratio, he actually lives in Ukraine because I don't cook South African. And I'm like, yeah, you are supposed to cook South African, and I'm cooking Ukrainian, right? That's the part of the culture exchange.
Yeah, like that's Oh my goodness.
I make my
No,
own
but I mean
cottage
like
cheese because I always complain to Yana that I don't
oh
like the
yeah.
cottage cheese in South Africa. I mean, nothing
So she makes her own cottage
like
cheese.
nothing bad, but it's just very creamy, and you can't make like serneke, the cottage cheese pancakes, the one that we make. Um, and I like the nalesnike, which is basically like a crepe, which is stuffed inside with a cottage cheese. And I love that. And with this type of cottage cheese, the one we have, it's very creamy. You can't use it for that. So I have to make my own cottage cheese.
Such
I
a
pickle my own fish.
You know what?
Because yes, Ukrainians need to pickle salt. That's our thing, and I don't have enough pickled stuff. And why would you pickle onion? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Pickle fish.
Steve, please do not call it a barbecue.
It's a braai.
It's a braai. And what is South African food? South African food depends very much on what
Boboti.
culture you're talking about. But bobotie is a typical thing. Malva pudding. Oh my word, malva pudding is good. Hey, Greg's here. Hey, Greg. Yeah, I am still busy with the raffle. I'm actually busy with the raffle. We're at 1,304 now, guys.
Getting there.
Yeah. What is your favorite South African food, Olia?
You remember what was that fish called? The one that I sent you? That one. It's a taranka. Is this salty fish?
No, I mean your favorite South
It is South
African
African.
food.
It-
Taranka, that does not sound South
because it's
African.
that's the way we call it, but it's South African. It's the same. Bunny Chow is excellent. Also, I like the one Gary mentioned. I like that one too.
Okay. Bunny
Mm.
chow is nice. That's true. Very, very true.
The
And I was
Gatsby, the
like
Great
actually
Gatsby, no? That one, I love Great Gatsby.
Oh, the Gatsby.
Yeah. Gatsby is basically like a huge ass sandwich which is stuffed inside with like meat, veggies, potatoes, like French fries. It's all inside with like sauce, and it looks like a big like Subway sandwich, but it's actually like huge. It's like for 5 people. Really, really nice. And like for that price, I mean, it's pretty cheap. You can feed like 5 people for like 150 rand. What is that in dollars? I don't know. Yeah, it's really
A
cheap.
lot less than 150.
That's like $8.50.
Yeah, but Gatsby is like very like region specific. They're like we don't really have it here in Gauteng, in Joburg, Pretoria. It's mostly from Cape Town.
Yeah.
Mm. So yeah. What else have we got?
Which is nice. Don't stick with steak. Taste ostrich and taste kudu. They are very, very good.
I've never even had kudu.
You don't have kudu? It's in the shop. You can buy kudu in the supermarket.
I know, but my dad is basic when it comes to braaiing. He's like, he wants beef and then maybe some like lamb chops, but you won't see him put anything else on a braai. So I didn't grow up with like a very adventurous meat
Ostrich fillet is
life thing.
very similar, like in texture and even taste-wise to beef. It's very, very similar.
I mean, I buy the ostrich droewors from Woolies,
Mm.
but it's a lot it's a very lean meat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But very tasty.
Yes. Okay.
Jack
We are
still
making
calls
progress.
every so often to ask if I would like some nalesnike. I'm not stupid. I always accept. Yeah, can your ex call me as well? I would accept that offer also.
What is nalesnike?
It's the one that I was explaining about. Is the crab with stuffed inside with the cottage cheese.
Oh.
It's like you mix the cottage cheese with you can add like raisins or you can add like the dried apricot,
Raisins.
you know that one.
Why?
You don't have to put it. It
Thank you. I
depends. Like my
won't.
dad loves raisins. He would put raisins in everything.
Easier to catch a chicken as them ostriches can run fast. And they can kick really hard. They kick really, really hard.
And it's a big ass bird. If it kicks you better have the hospital number.
Like it's weird. Like growing up in South Africa, we would get told at school, it would be like, yeah, don't if you see an ostrich, do this, this, and this, and don't do this. But I live in the middle of the city, and the only ostriches I see are when I go like on a game drive, or as like foreigners call it, safari. And then I'm like, okay, we need to do this, this, and this. And my parents are like, Yana, the car's windows are closed. the ostrich cannot get to you. I'm like, don't look it in the eyes. It's got to take out your eyes. My parents are like, once again, can't get through the window.
My biggest surprise with South Africa was the penguins. Like I wasn't expecting to see the penguins in South Africa. And then during the COVID, when they started roaming around the city, and I was like, okay.
They were roaming around the city?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
because there was no people on the streets, right? So they were like, okay, we've got you.
Cape Town is such a vibe.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
And when I was staying in Port Elizabeth, which is more down the garden route, we had a baboon attack. It was also like during the COVID, and because people were staying indoor more, obviously they were lacking food. They used to go like to this areas where like the hotels and the restaurants are, and go through the garbage area to collect some food. And since people were not going out much, they started going house to house.
Oh my word.
We had like this huge tree in the garden, and my dog is standing underneath the tree and barking at the tree, and I'm not understanding what is
No,
going on.
Brie.
Yeah, Brie.
Brie was on.
Yeah.
That thing will eat her.
And I'm standing there and I don't understand. And then I see like there was like 6 of them on the trees. And I go and I grab the broomstick, right? And I understand that there's no fucking way that I can survive this. So I need to look as crazy as possible.
Okay, fair enough.
I was like, just like, went in, I grabbed Brie, I ran away, I locked everything inside the house, because those things, they are very, very dangerous. Like their mouth is stronger than some of the like fight dogs are. They have
Like
way
teeth like
sharper
this.
teeth.
Teeth
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
very dangerous.
Like, no.
And I was like, Brie, I'm trying to call her in, but she's too busy. Like she never
She's
saw
too busy
those up
defending
close.
you.
I don't think
She's
she
like,
realized it was a danger. I think she was trying to play with them or something. Brie is not a
oh,
guard dog,
Brie.
no? She doesn't understand. Yeah, but
And
wolves
connection
are
lost again.
vicious.
Oh, by the way, Olia, which color logo? Yellow, black, or white?
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay.
It should be yellow and blue, like on the patch.
Oh, you mean good point. Good point.
I think it would be cool if it.
Hmm?
I think it would be cool if it looked the same way, like on the patch.
Halina and I have been trying to change that patch for years. For years.
Change the logo.
Because the initial one was designed in Microsoft Paint, the initial PK patch.
And what's wrong with it?
Mm-hmm. What's wrong with it being designed in Paint? Yeah, okay. You just want to tilt me now.
Yes.
You just want to. looking at this. What's like, what is this? And I remember messaging Halina. I'm like, Halia, it was designed in paint. And you know, like when you speak to Halina and she just reacts in emojis.
Mhm.
I just got an entire row of like the laugh emoji, but that's crying on this like flipped crying, like ha 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 ha, like just an entire row of that.
But who designed it?
Um,
You can't say.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's complicated.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, ugh. Yeah. So, oh yeah. So Petra in chat, right? She stopped smoking, and then on streams she donates how much she would have spent on cigarettes. She donates to Ukraine, right?
Okay.
So now Johnny is saying he's proud of Petra. I've tried to quit several times, and once my kids even bought me tobacco as it wasn't possible to stay in the same building as me. So, have you ever tried to quit smoking, Olia?
Yeah, quite a few times. That didn't work out. And then I realized that maybe I'm okay with it not working out. Sorry, don't take my advice. I just don't have the
Health
willpower.
advice from Olia.
No, bad advice. Don't take it. Yeah, exactly. Easy. I've done it 1,000 times. Exactly that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is super cool initiative. And Petra, you go. Very proud of you. It's amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Haha, this time I actually have enough thingies. Okay.
So how is it going, Yana? How far are we?
We are at number 1419. But this person was just one entry, but they bought 30 tickets. So I had to expand. There has to be an easier way to do it.
There definitely should be an easier way to do it.
No, you know what? There is an easier way, but it's like an app where you say this person bought X amount of tickets. This one, I did it previously. A previous time I did it that way, where it's like this person bought this many tickets. This person bought this many, and then you press the raffle. So then, yeah. But it was like a trial version of software, so I was like, I'm not going to spend money on that.
No.
Yeah. Hey, Steve, I was not leaving this to the last minute. Thank you very much. I started doing this yesterday. Some of it already started the day I announced the fundraiser, but the bulk of the work started yesterday, which is planning.
Yana, can you share the link for the tickets so I can buy some more? It feels like you're doing it too fast. So
I mean,
it's amazing.
it's cool. It's cool. Let me share the link for the tickets. Uh, um, uh, We didn't have school summer holiday homework, Steve. Mhm. So, Russell, Keith Kane just dropped the link to our donations. Any donation over £10 is an entry into this raffle. I'm so happy that we're getting money. We need it because the 67th lost 2 cars. Luckily, no one was injured, but yeah, they lost 2 cars, and then yeah, and then also yeah. Olia, do you not have something interesting to tell us? Teach people about, oh, this is what you can do. You can teach people about Ukrainian Cossack initiation rituals.
You told me I can come for an hour. Now it's already 1.5, and you are trying to keep me for another 3.
Yes, I mean, share your culture.
Um, that's something that I need to prepare for because it's like a lot of things. But for
Okay.
example, what I was telling Jana, that Borscht is also a part of the Cossack initiation. So basically, like whenever a young man was going to join Cossacks, he was going through the whole process of training first and then initiation, right? So you had to go through the certain training process first. And then you had to do like an exam sort of thing, where you had to ride a horse backwards while one of the trainings without holding to the horse. Yeah, so you would be facing the tail of the horse, not the head. Yeah, exactly. So the horse is still moving forward. You are just sitting backwards.
No, no. I figured that part out. Thanks.
Yeah, it was one.
Make this horse reverse.
And then one of the initiation steps was to have borscht, but that borscht usually was the vinegar was used as a base of it. So you wouldn't add any water, you would use vinegar instead of the water. It was very, very spicy. There would be like set of spices. One of it is called, what is it called in English? Jana? The
Oh,
poison
the
in
cow.
cow, what?
Cow something. 1 second. 1 second.
Yeah, it's
Do, do,
this
do, do,
like
do.
low, big, tall.
Cow
Yeah,
parsnip.
that's the
Cow
one. Yeah.
parsnip.
So it's a poisonous herb, right? And then you have also like chili, garlic, whatever. And then people were who the young people who were trying to become Cossacks, they had to eat it to finish it and to thank the for the service, right? For the food. And like pretend they enjoyed it, not cry through it, not complain through it, and survive through it as well.
Yeah, just like subtle poisoning.
Yeah, but it kind of showed like that they have a survival mechanism to actually become a Cossack because like they were living in the fields, right? They were going for the military um was it raids for months at a time. They would not have all the time the cook with them or what to cook. So they had to be able to adapt and be able to still fight even if they are eating some crap, you know, and their stomach is not really happy with it, but they still need to be part of the battalion or like of the team, and they had to fight, right? So
Вітаю, Halinochka. Halya's here. Sky, hello. Klar. Yeah, it sounds crazy. It sounds like... Thank you, Russell. I will add your name to the list as I get to the bottom of it. Fine. Okay, so Olia needs to pop off, but she'll be back in 20 minutes.
yay.
Or so she
See you
says.
soon.
Soon.
I'll do my best.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thanks.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye. Hey, Steve, what do you mean now the boss is here? I'm also the boss. Seriously. Just calling Halina the boss. I'm also the boss. Sky, what is that? What is that? Okay. It's okay, guys. We're making progress. Okay, that's what I will say. We're making progress. You are okay. Steve is more scared of Halina. Halina is scary. She's very scary because everything makes her laugh. So you're just like, what is going on here? So I get why Steve is scared. But you can outrun me. You can outrun Halina too. Have you seen her legs? Like, you can outrun Halina too. Oh, yeah. That's what you were referring to with being able to outrun me. There's a reason the camera angle is weird today, because I'm actually supposed to sit with my leg up on the chair. For those of you who don't know, I tore my, get the name of the ligament. I tore my anterior talofibular ligament. And yeah, I have a walking boot on for 6 weeks, and this has been week 1, and I have not been taking care of it the way I should have been taking care of it. Like, they were like, only crutches, and I'm like, yeah, but it's lame walking on crutches. So I do like a few steps and then I just walk normally. So what's wrong with Halina's legs? They're short as hell. Very, very short. Like, yeah. Donation done. Thank you. Short legs mean they go faster. Dude, actually, now that you say it, it's true. We were in Kharkiv. She scuttles. We were in Kharkiv, bringing a drone to Viper. So we've been on the train the whole night. The drone slept on the bed with me because we were like, this is an expensive thing. It's not going anywhere. It's like on the bed with me. And we stop at Kharkiv station and Viper is supposed to pick us up. But we told him what time the train arrives. And but the train was early. So he wasn't there yet. And Helena was angry. So she packs up everything and she's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And she starts marching. I'm like, we're not sure where we are going. But she starts walking and I'm like, it's like, I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, walking. I'm like, yeah, but I can't walk that fast. She's like, sorry, I'm just angry. So I message Viper and I'm like, yo, just so you know, she's angry because you weren't at the platform to pick us up. He's like, you guys were early. We're at the platform now. Where are you? We're like, we don't see you. So then we got lost inside the train station searching for each other. And then eventually we find it. And Viper had to be like, hi, Helena. Are you still mad at me? It was really cute. So you guys know why it's taking this long? It's all Jake Bro's fault. That's why this is taking so long. He gave us a shout out and then a whole bunch of people donated. And I'm like, yay, now we can buy supplies. But now also we have a lot of raffle entries. So that's why it's taking so long. But no, it's awesome. Like, guys, the things we've been able to get, let me get this. Let me get my spreadsheet for this. So we were able to like buy and assemble IFACs, individual first aid kits for the 67th Brigade, 25 of those. Why isn't Halina live on the channel? Halina is at a women's resort with the other charity she works for. So she, it's like a retreat for military families, and military wives, just to kind of, with counseling and everything. So that is why Halia's not here. But yeah, so just to give you guys a bit of an idea of what we've been spending your money on. Now I just want to do a conversion. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. We have, no man. Okay. Okay, so we have spent over £6,700 on night vision for the 422nd Battalion. Oh, sorry, which means now English and time words. Come on. Which means that they now have night vision device for every single guy who goes out on rotation. So we got them that, which is awesome. And that's like I said, it's just over. It's almost £7,000 that was spent on that. We got the 3rd Assault Brigade. Where is that? An anti-drone system for a few anti-drone systems. And that's about just over £3,000. So it's great to be able to buy these things. And yeah, that video of Halina making up the IFACs was really awesome. We actually got the bags for the IFACs. One of the guys from Help 99, like from NAFO, messaged Halina, is like, hey, we have like this just bags for IFACs, but nothing in it. Do you want it? And Halina's like, yeah, sure. And then we just started, filling them up. Halina started filling them up. Okay. And then one row more here. Yeah, guys, it was actually so funny when I hurt my leg. It was on Sunday evening. I was visiting friends and I missed a step and fell. And then I get home. I'm like, okay, how do I take care of this? Because I kind of had an idea of what happened, because in 2019, I had the exact same injury just to my right ankle. Now it's to my left ankle, because I have me and steps and walking is just, nope, doesn't work. So I go online and I read, they're like, oh, for a sprained ankle, use the RICE method. I'm like, okay. It's like rest, ice, compress, and elevate. I'm like, okay, cool. This is fine. But I have nothing to compress it with. And the next morning, my mom brings the moon boot that I had from when I injured my ankle in 2019. And I get dressed. And 2 days later, I'm like, wait, I have a fully equipped IFAC in my house from that I still have with me from when I went to Ukraine. Just forgot about it. So, yeah. Okay. And I messaged Halina. I'm like, I completely forgot about it. She's like, oh, yeah, I'll be your brain next time, because apparently Halia's daughter got injured once and needed a bandage. And Halina's like, we don't have any at home. And her daughter is like, we literally have a fully equipped IFAC in every single room of the house. What do you mean we don't have? She's like, true. Okay, let's do this. Okay, and we continue. See here. Oh yes, remember to like the stream. Thank you, Johnny. Like really, if you guys are watching this, thank you. You're not even seeing the. I mean, once again, what do you guys prefer to see? The raffle or the spreadsheet? What do you want to see? Which one is more like, at least the raffle has a bit of like, the spreadsheet has some action. You get to see me change a line every few seconds. Liam. Sorry, guys. What is that? You guys should see my dog. Let's see here. Go be so. I don't know what she wants. She's just. What do you want? What's the guy? What's the guy? No. Sorry. How's Discord going? Got 1,000 plus messages on mine trying to get better at it. Are those all messages going to you or like just messages in chat, like in servers? One sec, I just want to go see what my dog wants. I'll be right back. What is that? Okay, never mind. My dog does not want anything. She just wants attention. Sorry, attention. Mods using the at all. You can go in your settings, like for a server, you right click on the server and then notifications, and then you can say disable or like mute at all notification. No, yeah. Mute at all notifications. It helps a lot. Maximus is your German Shepherd. I wanted to say Golden Shepherd, right, Liam? Yeah, Johnny. So just every single Discord, you can just go and mute some Discords. Like I have Discords that I'm on, haven't been active on it in a while, but it's like sorry. We set it up when it was our 10-year high school reunion, and no one left, but no one's busy on it. So I just mute that completely. And then other servers, you just automatically mute because there's too much going on. So yeah, I think it's like suppress at all and at here and at everyone. I think that's the option you're looking for. Okay, yeah. So, Johnny, how to do it? You right click on the server, then notification settings, and then it will like just hover on it, it pops out, and then you can go specific, like break it down specifically. That's how to make it easier for yourself. I don't even know who that is, to be honest. We need to focus, Jana. Oh my goodness. Focus. But this is boring. I know I need to focus, but this is boring focusing. Need to focus, Jana emoji. I finally feel how Rick feels. Wait, why am I complaining about this being boring? At least I'm doing something. You guys are just watching this. Thank you. I hope you are doing something else as well. Otherwise, I apologize for the really boring stream. why I'm saying, Nikki, it's not bad. It's good advice. It's good advice. So don't say sorry. It's very needed. You're hard at work on your third beer. See, that's good. This is my first glass. But it's not nice because it's too cold outside. So I always want to heat this up a bit before drinking it. Because it's a little bit too cold for a red wine. Giancarlo donated 10 pounds. There you go. That's the symbol, pounds. Thank you. I will add you. He's already on here. I'll just add you again, I guess. That's what I'm saying. There has to be a different, an easier way where I just say person's name, how many tickets they bought, and I don't have to do this thing. There's software for it, I know, because I saw it. And I'm pretty sure if I tell my dad, he would be like, oh, yes, there's a function in Excel for that. That's not what my dad's voice sounds like, but just pretend it is. You donated today too. Thank you, Nikki. I will add it to the bottom. Olga's back!
Yay!
Where'd you go? There she is! Yay!
I told you I'll come back. She's good. I think she's tired now, so I hope she's
Did you
not
take
gonna
her for
bark
a
at me
walk?
again. No, just throw her the ball a little. So
Oh, okay. Thank you, Frag and Shizzo. And also, I saw your donation. Thank you so much. My mom wants to know why I am ignoring her.
send her the link to the YouTube.
No, but the thing is, I told her on a stream, she's like, the shills. I'm like, no, the shills got there's protests in America today. So this is the raffle stream. She's like, oh, okay, have fun. And I'm like, thanks. And then today she's like, so what are you doing today? But no, shame. She's so she's
Thank you,
stressed.
Joni. Thank you, Nikki. Good to be back as well.
Yes.
So how far are we?
1,743.
Yay! Getting there. Good job.
Yeah. Wait. 1,748 actually.
Nice.
Telling you. What was the weirdest culture shock for you when you came to South Africa? I see a whole bunch of Americans making videos about like their culture shock coming to South Africa. So I figured follow the trend. What was your biggest culture shock?
I don't think I had any. I used to work on the cruise ships before,
Oh
right?
yeah. So you were pretty
So
much.
I traveled a lot and I've seen a lot of countries and I've been to like Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago and like many Caribbean islands and countries. And I've seen like very different cultures. So for me to come to South Africa, I think I wasn't expecting it to be this European. I was expecting it to be more, to have more African vibe, which it doesn't, at least not in Cape Town.
Not in Cape
Yeah,
Town.
not in Cape Town. Like further you go, you
Cape
can
Town is
see
like
more, but yeah, like Cape Town is
South
very,
Africa. South Africa is like like Trevor Noah, right? He said South Africa is Africa light, and Cape Town is like the lightest of Africa.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I think for me, the most surprising was the amount of homeless people.
mm-hmm.
I didn't see, I mean, we have homeless people in Ukraine too, but I didn't see such like conglomerations right in the downtown. For me, like the downtown usually is like the most
The hip place. I
yeah,
know it's so
yeah.
weird for me going there, and I'm like, what?
And it is the opposite. It's the area that you would try to avoid going to. I was told when I came
I
first to Cape Town, I was told like the Lone Street, never go there. Like, don't, just
don't go
don't.
to Long Street. Yeah.
Yeah, just don't.
Also, just lol at Liam Wakefield, referring to all the American YouTubers who get a culture shock when they come to South Africa. Of course, they have culture shock. They don't have any. So they get shocked when they see
They're
culture.
like, yay, sure, culture.
Oh my goodness.
That's true.
True. Oh my word.
Most of the homeless people in Norway is from Romania. Really? I wouldn't expect that. Why so? So they come and then they can't find a job or accommodation, and that's why?
But that's also a big reason why we have of that's also a big thing with our homeless in the cities. Is they came from the countryside to find jobs, and then they get to the city and realize there is no jobs because growing up they're told, hey, there's jobs in the cities, move to the city when you're older so you can get a job, and then they get to the city and then there's no job.
Yeah, and Cape Town is very expensive when it comes to rental or buying property is like skyrocket. And it's
Yeah.
getting worse and worse. Like the prices are going higher and higher every year. So, and the salaries don't. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Like where guys, for what I'm paying in Joburg, I get like I have a garden, 2-bedroom apartment, and like a kitchen, living room area, and then a bathroom. And then for Cape Town, for that price in Cape Town, I can get like
Studio,
what
not
we
even that.
yeah, it's like a studio. I can get a studio. So I was like, nope, I'll just stay here. And like surprisingly few places with gardens in Cape Town. Like, I
It
mean,
depends
yes,
which
you have,
area you're gonna go to.
yeah,
There are
yeah,
areas where you're gonna have like nice garden, like complexes. Like I'm living in the complex, right? So like in here, if you get like the ground floor, some of the ground floors they have entry to like the grassy garden area and access to we have like a canal. It's called canal walk, right? So we have like a canal and you have like the access to the canal and everything, and it's very green and you have like your own sort of yard and garden, but it's only if you are on the ground floor. The further up obviously not, but the balcony is very nice.
I'm glad you like your balcony, Olia.
You liked my balcony on the previous apartment, remember? It had
I
the
did,
table
I
view.
did. It was
It
awesome.
was very nice. Now I see the other side, so I'm overlooking the mall, not the mountain
Not the
anymore.
mountain anymore.
I
What's the
miss the
point of
mountain.
Yeah, it's about to be like, what's the point of living in Cape Town, paying those prices and you can't even see the damn mountain?
I can see like a little tiny piece of it.
Oh my word. What? You think there's someone inside the closet? What, this one? I'm confused.
I have water leaking down on the floor in my kitchen from the ceiling. My God, Rep, I hope everything is okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so Russell didn't like the big cities in South Africa. My friend owns a farm just outside PE, so I spent most of my time there. Okay. Where are you from originally, Russell, if I may ask? Because that will kind of buy reptire. I almost said rape tree.
Yeah, beggars, like what Johnny says, I guess it's the same in all Nordic countries. They are beggars, but they are not poor. It's a gig. It's not only in Nordic countries. We had the same in Ukraine. We call them the beggar mafia. Like there are literally people, because there are people who own it as a business. And they find this sometimes grandmas, sometimes
Stuck.
like disabled people, and they position them in the strategic locations, and they're being paid to stand there for a certain period of time. So they're getting like a share percentage from whatever the donation they receive.
Yeah, I just want
So
to say that is happening in
I
Cape
don't
Town and
think it's
Joburg as
unique
well.
to
You know that,
Nordic.
right? It's happening here as
Yeah.
well. It's gotten to the point where the police have told people, please do not give the people at traffic lights money. They are part of a crime syndicate. And then you have people like my mom being like, no, but they look hungry. I'm like, Mom, give them an apple.
Yeah, you want to eat? I'll give you the food, right?
Yeah.
I used to stay in the Greenpoint area when I just first came to Cape Town.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very like, for those who don't know, it's where the stadium is. So like where you have like major rugby games or concerts or something going on in South Africa is very often held there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the area, and it's very touristic area, right? And we have like there's a lot of beggars on the crossroad right there where
Mm-hmm.
you go to the stadium. And we had this guy who was genuinely like impacted by the COVID. And
Mm-hmm.
I would always like make food for three people. It's only me and my husband at that time, but
Wow.
I would always make food for three people, and I was always bringing him out like food to eat. And he would
Oh my
always take
goodness.
food.
Yeah,
So people who really need it, you can see them. They would take the food. They
exactly.
would be grateful for the food.
Yeah.
Begging is more freelance here in the UK. Yeah. They pay tax on it as well.
Oh my word.
Yeah, carjacking is a big thing in South Africa.
Mm-hmm. Oh my word, my mom though. Okay, so get this. I don't know if I've told you this story, Olia. Um, I was in high school and my mom and I were taking a shady part. We're driving a shady route through town because I wanted to go book my learner's license, but back then you had to go book in person. And
Sorry.
I'm super tired. You know, this is before I found out that I have epilepsy, so I just had these random blankouts. Had no idea why I'm having random blankouts. And I'm sitting there and I hear my mom talking to me. And next thing, there's someone tapping on the car window, but like on my side. And he's like, give me your phone, give me your phone. But he's holding a gun. And he's not like pointing it at me. He's holding it like this against the window. So he's tapping with a gun against the window. Give me your phone, give me your phone. I am like, that snaps me out of my partial seizure. I turn, I look at my mom, and my mom's like, yeah, I told you to put your phone away. Did you not hear me? And I'm like, no. But what do we do now? And my mom now wears hearing aids, but back then she didn't yet. So she just turns, looks ahead of her. This guy is going off on the side, threatening me, telling me he will kill me. I should give him my phone. And my mom is just ignoring him. Eventually, the light turns green and we're able to leave because it was bumper to bumper traffic, right? And my mom's eventually like, "Do you think that was a real gun?" I'm like, "That's our question." So, but then, like a month later, I go to therapy to just kind of work this out. And I get back from therapy and I tell my mom, I'm like, "Okay, you know what? I need to tell you this. I was really kind of pissed with you when you just ignored this when the guy said he was going to kill me." And my mom's like, "He said that? Damn, I really need to get hearing aids. I did not hear him say that." So my mom never heard him threaten. So we were like, okay, cool, that's it. But then, so my mom works in the CBD, like the Central Business District, which is like the inner city, right? Or she used to. She's retired now, and they were busy with like roadworks in that area. So all the little side roads my mom had were being used by people. So she found a different side road. And she's on the phone with my dad, like on the hands-free kit of the car. And there's like the road is kind of blocked in a way. So my mom has to kind of wait for other cars to pass before she can go. And two guys are walking towards her. She's on the phone with my dad. And they stop and they pull out a gun, but they point it at my mom. Okay. And my mom is like, he's like, "Phone now, phone." And my mom's like, "No, no." And this guy is adamant. And my mom's like, "No." She's even telling my dad on the phone, "Ugh, just hold on a second. These people are being so rude. I said no." Eventually, the one guy just pulls the other guy away. And then my mom can drive. And my mom's like, she says she gets home. She's like, "What is wrong with me? Why did I not just give them my phone? Because they could have killed me." And it's just like next level. Like a friend of mine from high school, her first year of university, she studied in Joburg, and she's driving back. If there are still South Africans in the chat and they've been to Joburg, they'll know Empire Road. So she's on Empire Road, and she at the time she had this Fiat Uno, but like the aircon doesn't work, so only the windows are open, and it's summer, and she has her phone up like against the windscreen, right, for music and GPS and everything. And she just wrote like some math test, and she's going through the answers in her head. And some guy stops by her window. He's like, "Give him." She goes, "No." And she continues, and he just walks away. So you have a lot of opportunists, but at the same time, you also have like those moments where it's like, was that a real gun? You know? Hi, Sally. Nice to see you. Just like, but that was actually something interesting for me to like unlearn when I was in Ukraine. Because Olia, you know how hyper-vigilant, right? You're like, you're always watching who's following you, what's going on where. So I'm in Odessa with Helena, and then a car would approach us. Like, no, not approach us. That's my paranoid brain. The car would be driving and it would stop in the street and people would get out and I'd be like, "Whoa," I go stand because I can't have my back to the car. So I stand my face first, need to see who's getting out of the car and if it's safe. And Helena's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm making sure we're not being attacked." And she's like, "This is in South Africa." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Oh my word. We all have different trauma.
When I went back to Europe after like staying in South Africa for 2 years because of the COVID rights and everything, I couldn't leave. And I went back to Europe finally in 2023. And I was like, that's what I was missing. Like we went to Estonia and it's this night walks, you know?
Yeah.
The ones that like for Ukrainian is normal. Like when I was a kid or teenager, I would go to the bars with my friends or to the disco or something, and I would walk home at 2 a.m. because I was like, nothing's gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
In South Africa, you just don't do that. And then when I was in Estonia, I was like, yeah, let's take a walk. What is it now? And in Estonia at summertime, it's like very, very bright. Like they don't have like their nights are way shorter and it stays light till very, very late. So it's like still like you would think it's like 5 p.m. or something, you know, like it's still like very bright and everything. And you just walk around the city and it's past midnight, but it doesn't feel like it, right? Because it's still like daylight.
Yeah.
And it was so cool. And I was like, yeah, I was missing this kind of freedom that maybe South Africans don't even think about because they don't have it as a they don't used to it. For us, everything is like
It's not a thing
walking
for us.
distance, and you walk some places. And when I was living in Oman, you don't even think about the car unless you need it for work because everything is a walking distance, right?
Yeah.
And here, like, you have to have a car, and it's just safer that way. So yeah, when I went back to
Wow.
Europe, I was like, that's what I was missing.
Lisa was pushed to from her, but she hasn't. But there wasn't a gun. Luckily, her wallet was in her pocket.
Yeah, my God.
Yeah, I have to go from drive by to just driving by when I'm in Ukraine. Yeah. Very true. Um
Safe drive, Sally. Thank you for stopping by.
mhm. Drive safely. Olia, I know what you need to tell us about.
My God, when you do like that, I know that I'm in big shit.
So, as Olia mentioned earlier, she worked on cruise ships, right?
No, I said on the podcast, I'm not talking about it. Nice try though. No,
Come
nah,
on.
mm-mm,
Come on.
nah.
Okay. Just for context, guys, Olia does not want to talk about the swingers cruise she was working on. She wasn't one of the people, she wasn't a participant. She was just working.
No, I said I'll tell it one day, but not this day. It's not the day.
Why not today? It sounds like a great day to tell the story.
Uh,
Oh my
it
word.
was an experience.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Um, we had like I used to work on this Royal Caribbean. It's the American cruise line, right? And we had quite a lot of people from like employees from all over the world, right? It's mostly coastal countries like Philippines, a lot, India, um, Caribbean, very, very few Europeans, mostly like Italy, Romania, Ukraine, Russia. Um, I don't think there was sometimes like some random Brits now and then, but mostly like that. That's like very few
Mm,
Americans, but was mostly like dancers or high rank officers.
mm.
Ukrainians were usually the engineer people. So like you have people who work with the engine and like um, all the stuff inside the ship to make it move. So that would
Yeah,
be
because
usually Ukrainians. And Croatians, Serbians, yeah, um, and quite like a lot of Indonesians. And there's quite Turkish as well, right? So a lot of people were Muslims, and for them
mm.
to have to face swinger cruise was against their religious beliefs, right? So they would be like, "Now we're taking cruise off," and I actually think it was great that it was optional. Like you could
Yeah,
take the cruise off if you were uncomfortable.
yeah.
Uh, but yeah, it was an experience. Like I mean I don't mind people doing whatever life choices they want to do. Especially like I'm not the one to judge like what's going on in the bedroom and stuff. But when you take it out on on the open, we had
Oh
like
my
this
goodness.
back room lounge, which was
Hmm.
like usually it's like at the back of the ship, and that's where like the restaurants are, and like the piano bar is, where people just sit in the lounge, listen to the pianist, and the pianist would play some music and sing and stuff like that, while they're waiting to join their dinner at the restaurant. And then if you move forward, like I mean backward, more to the back of the ship, there's like this big lounge
Hmm.
where they usually had like this acrobatic performances and stuff like that. So there's like a big stage, big audience, like a lot of chairs and stuff. So they had to move everything out, and they set up like these mats. So it was like the whole area was covered with mats, and like
Oh my
and like
goodness.
curtains and everything. And they would have this like it's this kids game, you know. There is this kids game where you have the inside circle spinning one way and outside circle spinning the opposite way, and then when the music stops playing you stuck with the partner. You know that game?
Uh,
It's
no, I
like a
don't.
musical chair kind of thing, but not
Okay, but with
okay
people.
but yeah, so they that would be their partner for the next like whatever 10
Oh my
minutes.
goodness. No. Oh my word.
Yeah. mm.
Interesting.
And the mats were there, you understand for what, right? It's not like they were dancing on them.
Sorry?
The mats were
You
there, you understand for what reason.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
like they were
yeah, yeah.
dancing on them or something,
Yeah,
right?
that. Thank you for clarifying what the purpose of the mat, Olia. We were all confused.
Okay, don't need to
Oh
be
my goodness.
sarcastic. I wasn't understanding why they need the mats there. But I suppose I was in my early 20s, so I wasn't that spoiled by them. I was still, my pure soul couldn't understand.
Oh my word.
Yeah. But then
We're
I
making
think if
progress.
people are into that thing, I think cruise is fantastic opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, if that's your
Right?
vibe, then by all means go on that. Were you paid extra for
No,
that for that cruise because you were short
no,
stuffed or
no.
not? Lame.
Yeah. Oh, but now I can tell everyone the stories.
True, true.
So I suppose.
That is true. Chat is really quiet. I think you shocked them.
And maybe everyone's like, what? What? Okay, I go now.
Yeah. Um, okay, Aziza Iskender, that is awesome. Unfortunately, my internet cannot handle that at the moment. I cannot stream and watch, but I will go watch after. Okay, we are at 1,985.
Yay.
Yay. Only a lot more to go. But it's a good problem to have. It's a good problem.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Hey, Austin Griffith. Olia, what's the weirdest way you know of people, like how people fundraise for drones and for donations?
The weirdest one with the nudes, you mean?
Huh?
With the nudes, you mean?
Yeah, along those lines.
I think that is the weirdest one. But I mean, if it works, why not?
Yeah.
We had the big, like, in Ukrainian Twitter, there was a big drama because one girl posted a very open nude
Okay.
to fundraise for one of the brigades, and she got money pretty fast. But then the community divided, like, is it really a way? And then the soldiers were like, well, she looks pretty, why not? And we are grateful. So yeah, that was. And she did put the disclaimer, like the image was muted, right? The
Oh,
one that you
okay.
need to open it to see.
Okay.
Like it wasn't coming right at your face.
Okay,
It was
that's
still
nice.
like blurred. So it was optional. You made the choice to open it and then you complain about it. It doesn't make sense, right?
Beep beep Sky. Beep beep. Sky. Thank you. Oh my word.
Love the fundraisers of Vasil Baidak, is Ukrainian comedian,
Mm-hmm.
who does like he has this he got together like a group of people and they do like covers on the famous music tracks, the ones that
Oh
were like
wow.
famous like some time back, and everyone knows that music, right? So they re-sing, they redo the lyrics to do like fundraisers. So they sing something
Oh
like,
wow.
just drop a donate, let's get the drones so we can get rid of you know who, and stuff like that. I think it's really cool. I think that that one is amazing. I think Raffle is also fantastic because then people also have the opportunity to get something.
Mm-hmm. She was not forced to say that. I just want to say that it's not something she had to say because this is a raffle
Yeah,
stream.
I don't have a gunman next to me, see?
Did she keep her helmet on?
Uh, who? The nude? Or who? What is
I
that?
think so.
There was no image of the helmet. It was very specific body part.
Oh my goodness.
Reminds me of Huggies, which I think of every time I see headsets.
Yeah. I want to know how much hair gel does Pete Hegseth use? Because that's a lot of commitment going on there. Like how much product?
The last thing that I think about when I see this person. Johnny says fundraising is hard. Rix makes wonders, but his channel doesn't doesn't grow. Greg is closing in on 100K subs. Gerardus is at 170K. It's nice.
Mm.
Yeah, fundraising is hard,
Yeah.
and I think it's getting harder every year, right?
Yes, it is difficult. And it's always weird, like for me, because now we have a bit of money, right? So then I'm like, okay, our guys aren't asked, like when the guys don't ask us for something like immediately, I'm like, okay, do I hold this money until they need it? Or do I go out and find someone who needs it now? You know? Which is always this weird thing because we're like, you never know when you're going to get money in again. But there are also people who are in urgent need. So it's such a weird space to be in.
Yeah, and you try to help as much as you can, but you can't help everyone, and that hurts. And yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, Jake Bro has really helped with fundraising. He has.
Yeah, remember last year he got like 1 million or something, right? It was like huge.
Yeah, like what, a week or something.
It was amazing.
It's crazy. Our fundraiser for the 67th, which we started on the 9th of June, I think, last year, still not finished. So it's weird when you see, some fundraisers going really, really fast, and then others just kind of slowing down and halting and everything, which is very weird. Yeah. So it's a weird space to be in. But in the end, it all goes to the military or to Ukraine. But it is weird when you're like struggling with a fundraiser and then you're like, oh, this person finished another one. So yeah. But I think Oya, you mentioned it's even like weirder for like I think for Ukrainians to see, how quickly some of these like foreign fundraisers close out, as opposed to Ukrainian fundraisers for quite a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember you were telling me about a tweet where the woman asked for, I don't know what she asked for, and then she just put out a different tweet a month or so later saying, it's okay, it's not live to accept these items anymore.
Yeah.
And then she closed the fundraiser.
The thing is, like, like the fundraisers of foreigners are great. And I love it. And I love that there's so many people who are willing to help. And it's fantastic. What upsets me is how many people are investing money into scammers.
Yeah.
Like open scammers that were already exposed everywhere. They still do fundraisers and they still get the money. And that's what upsets me. Like, if you want to donate at least to genuine people. And by now it's already like 3 years into the big scale war. By now you can know who is legitimate and who is not. People already show their faces within 3 years, right? And you can see who actually does the part and who are the, I don't know, the scammers, the ones who just use the moment to gain for themselves. You can see it. So
Yeah.
it just feels, I feel sorry for people who donate to them because I think that they really want to help and they want to do like a good thing, but then they're supporting their own people, and then that money never go
To where
where they're supposedly going.
Yeah.
So yeah, it upsets me.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just want to shake that person and say, like, come on.
No, Austin, it is not too late to throw in a donation because I haven't made it through the list yet. So you're more than welcome to throw in a donation. I'll ask the guys if they need mine detectors. Let me make a note of that. Okay, I will make a note of that. Yeah. Also, hi, Mick Riley.
I agree with Liam that it becomes difficult to get people to focus on one thing and also not actually tune out totally because of so many options. It's true.
Yeah. It's like when you guys donate to us on DonorBox, we donor box tells us if it's the first time someone's donating with us or if they've donated in the past. And it's interesting for me to like, okay, PK has been around since I think like November 2022, but we've been using this platform for a while now. So for me, it's so cool when I see like, oh, we have, obviously because I'm like, hey, this person has been donating since day one. And then I see someone new, I'm like, hey, we found someone new found us, you know? So it's like this, it's really interesting to see when you have like cases where people have like it's the first time they're hearing about you or something, which is really cool. Also, just love the names people sometimes write in the donor box thing. We have why, just why. Okay, their email is there as well, but just why? I'm like, yes, mood, bruh, mood. Like, okay, Russell, I am going to just screenshot your message and then I will remember to take note of that. Already wrote it down, but now I have that specific. So you're on our Discord now. Field welcomed you. So I will just reach out to you and let you know about that. Also, thank you for joining our Discord. It's not very active. Okay. I think cool. Someone bought 100 raffle tickets. Okay. That is a lot. What is Olia? Oh, she sent a private. Okay. What's she saying? Be right back. That's what she said. Okay. Olia says, be right back. A lot. Yeah, that is true, Austin. It is a lot quieter since we've lost Lauren. That's very true. I was actually looking at his name on Discord the other day and I was like, because I was looking at it and I'm like, wow. Yeah. It's weird how someone, not weird, but like you guys, I'm sure you guys know what I mean. But it's weird how, someone who we've never met in person on all our lives. So, yeah, it's
Sorry, needed to sneeze.
You needed to sneeze.
Yeah, I was on a braai at a friend's place yesterday. It was so cold yesterday. And we set up the fire. Like, we're not really braaiing, but we set up the fire just to keep ourselves warm. And I think I catch a cold, and my nose is like trying to give me a hard time.
Linda, I have no idea why it would give you that error. Absolutely no idea. Okay, that is perfectly fine, Liam Wakefield. Thank you so much for being here. Cheryl, how was the protests? How was the protest? Where did you... And you're in like... Cheryl is like, I think in Arizona. She's in one of the desert states. So it must have been like super, super hot out there. But anyway, thank you for being here, Liam Wakefield. I really appreciate it. I honestly thought the stream would be over by now, but I underestimated how many raffle tickets there were.
I'm gonna stay here till midnight.
You know what? I was honestly... I realized last night that it was like the No Kings protest, and I was wondering of, maybe postponing the stream, but then I also feel like I told people that the raffle will be today. So I'm like, because all of this should have been done already, but because of my injury, I like spent the week in
Yeah.
bed, just on pain meds, and not able to do anything like proper. So, but I felt like, I had
Yeah, no,
said,
there's a question from Austin. Do you guys have a channel on the Discord where it's appropriate to share protest pictures?
I can create one for you. Let's do this. Community. I'll just create one. What will I call it? Just say.
That smoothie sounds
Actually,
delicious.
you can just post it in like the general chat. Just for now, you can post it there, and then, there's nothing else going on there, so please feel free to fill it up. Okay. Austin, also, thank you. I see your Discord message, so I will add that as well. Thank you so much. Perfect. You had a coconut smoothie, Cheryl. Nice. That's like you're just such a vibe. You're like, you're gonna protest, but with your smoothie. Like,
With
I
the
like
coconut
it.
smoothie.
With a coconut smoothie. Because I guess pina coladas weren't available.
At 8 a.m., really?
I'm South African. You know our drinking culture here.
In South Africa, there is no time that it's not a time to drink.
Oh,
You will
word.
usually hear like, "Oh, it's afternoon someplace." Anyway, so like,
Yeah,
why not start now?
exactly. But I mean, like mimosas exist so that people can be like, oh no, it's not just champagne that I'm drinking. I'm like, I don't need that excuse. Leave your orange juice, just give me the champagne.
I mean, if it's a cheap champagne, it's probably better with orange juice.
Okay, fair enough. Do you even get cheap
Yeah.
champagne?
You see, like in Ukraine, we call all the sparkling wines champagne, so I'm still in that mindset.
Okay, so the
but yeah,
hasn't gone
you're
over
right.
either.
You're right.
Okay.
No, because Soviet Union, remember, they stole everything.
Oh
It's
yeah.
called Soviet champagne.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, Cheryl, I saw, well, when I started the stream, people were telling me about the people who were murdered. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. Okay, you guys thought like 100 tickets for the raffle was a lot? Try 500 raffle tickets.
Impressive. That's nice.
Yeah, that is nice. That is more or less the price of a car,
Nice.
which is really nice. Yeah.
And
Okay, great way to prevent dehydration. Makes sense.
go blow my nose again. I'll be back.
Okay. That's crazy. Like I read about the people who were killed. It's just it feels surreal. Fascism here. Please take Musk and Thiel back. No, thanks. We don't want Elon back. Sky, beep beep. We really do not want him back. I mean, the guy, I don't think he wants to come back to South Africa either. We bully him too much. Like, South Africans have no chill. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Russell. But yeah, so if Elon comes back, I don't think South Africa can guarantee his safety. Like, we do not like that guy. They offered him asylum. Damn, the dude should take it. And just no, but what about Starlink then? Oh fuck. I don't know. Life is weird. Okay. I have gone all the way to 500 now. Now I can go back to the name. Who donated £5,000. That is so much. I'm so thankful for that. Super. Why are you saying sorry, Cheryl? Did I miss something? Oh, I see. Okay. Maybe Dugan wants a son to replace his daughter. Lol. Lol. Oh, no, you are not allowed to apologize, Cheryl. I'm sorry, but you are not allowed to apologize. Like, guys, literally, I think also you guys need to see things in perspective, right? Even though I'm fundraising for Ukraine and everything, I live in South Africa, okay? So your donations seem like a lot of money to me. If it is like $3, I'm like, yep, that's quite a bit, you know? Because and the other thing you guys need to remember is if we have like if we are $5 short on affording something, that means we're $5 short, you know? So or we're $1 short. That's why like there really is no such thing as a small donation.
No such thing as a small donation. You don't know how much difference the $1 can make. I think we're all grateful for any donation, like $1.50, 20 cents, 5,000. All of them are great.
Yeah,
Exactly like Lisa said, all our small donations together add up, and the soldiers can know many people around the world support them. Exactly that.
exactly.
Thank you, Jody.
Going on here. Radek can't be on the stream, but he has time to post on Twitter. Okay, I see it. I see it.
You should invite Hector.
I should. Yeah, no, I actually want to invite Hector. I just didn't want to invite him for this stream because I think it would have been a bit boring.
Hector would
But
make it
I
would
definitely
make it
want to have
not
him on.
boring. Hector is a South African
Yeah.
volunteer who brought some cars into Ukraine. So like he's amazing.
Mm. Wow.
Thank you for sharing, Linda. Yeah, we've been discussing this already earlier on the stream with the Republican representative and her and husband killed. Wife covered her daughter so she wasn't shot. My God. I mean, America with the
Seriously.
gun violence in general is. I don't know any other country that has that much gun violence. But obviously, since they are political figures, you can't avoid
Mhm.
to assume that it is a political action, right? It's not random.
Yeah, I mean, these people, they were like shot in their
Yeah.
homes by someone who pretended to be a police officer. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. A second.
Who is the best channel to watch for streams of the protest? Which is the best channel?
Mercado. I don't know if it's live, but I usually watch him. Yeah, he's live. I can send it to you. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Jan.
Mhm. 1 second. Okay, so Merc is live, but his stream is going in and out. Um,
But Washington, is there anyone in Washington as well?
Sure.
And I have
Sorry, what did you say?
Mercado on my desktop. He's in Minneapolis.
Oh,
Adam
yeah.
Makler is in Chicago. So I'm just thinking if anyone is in Washington or they are not protesting in Washington. What is the parade again? I can't remember. Where was the parade? In Washington, right?
I don't know if the parade, I don't know. Okay, we have another 5,000 pound donation.
Yeah, now Johnny is saying that you should go to Shills more often. It helps to grow your channel.
I should. It's about to go live too. Yeah, I am on there. But I have been like, to be honest, after Pete was killed, I kind of like took a break from everything. Just it was difficult to adjust to things. And then but going to Ukraine helped with that. And then once I got back to South Africa, I had to decompress from going to Ukraine. So, but yeah, that is true. It does help being on there. Definitely helps being on there.
Also, in Washington, D.C., people were told not to protest. Okay.
Yeah, because nothing says freedom of speech like not being allowed to protest. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Yana, the military parade is 6:30 to 7:45 p.m. ET on Saturday, June 14th. So it is today.
Ah, cool. Happy birthday to Putin. I mean, Trump. Wow, that's a Freudian slip. My bad. Oh my word.
That was good.
Yeah, Lisa, I'm gonna be it was so accidental too. It was like proper Freudian slip. Oh my word. Yeah, Lisa, I like Halina and I also love being on Rick's streams. Like, it's awesome. The rollers are like the best. And Rick, of course. Rick is also the best, though. Okay. Polonium tea. Yeah, some. Ah, that man. So, Olia, I still have ingredients for borscht. So I think I'll make some, but I'll put a chair in the kitchen to sit and work at. And then I'll make some borscht.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more complicated since you can't stand on your foot.
Yeah.
Donald Trump said that President Putin called him this morning to very nicely wish me a happy birthday,
Oh, that's
but
so
to more
sweet.
importantly talk about Iran, a country he knows very well.
Okay.
We talked at length, much less time was spent talking about Russia, Ukraine, but that will be for next week. He's doing the planned prisoner swaps. Large
my
numbers of
goodness.
prisoners are being exchanged immediately from both sides. The call lasted approximately 1 hour. So that was a lot of birthday wishes.
How many times did he sing happy birthday to him?
He feels as I do this war in Israel-Iran should end, to which I explained his war should end too. Okay.
But America, okay, you know what? I'm not going to get into it. I'm gonna keep my remarks focused on one war. But yeah.
$45 million on military parade in DC. No king protests everywhere else.
Nice.
45
Although,
million he spent on the parade.
yeah,
What
although
happened to Dodge? They didn't feel that this is unnecessary.
Dodge. No, that's why Elon is fired. Elon was like, hey, dude, this is a bit excessive. John's like, you're not getting to ride a tank. Seriously. Although, guys, I do have to the Americans here. You guys will get a culture shock if you come to South African protests. Okay. Olia, I was watching Andrew Mercado's stream from a few nights ago. And there's a woman there and she goes, hey, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump has got to go. That's the chant. Okay. Guys, for context, Afrikaans protest songs literally go, bring me my machine gun. Like, yeah, from Shimiwam. Okay. So it's like, I feel like I feel like it's like what we would do, like high school level chanting, like sports chanting, is what I'm seeing at the protests in America. And then South Africans are just like out there dancing and toy-toying and like bring me my machine gun and so yeah. But I'm glad that there are so many of you guys out there protesting. It's important. And Olia and I was talking about it the other day when Trump announced that masks will not be allowed at the protests, and she was like, "This is giving me 2013 flashbacks."
Because back in 2013,
That's
when the protest started in Ukraine, the government decided to ban masks. How would you
yeah.
guess? Authoritarians, the same playbook.
Yep.
Yeah, I hope it's not that type of protest.
Me too. Like I remember, I think my reply to you was like, I just hope America doesn't need to have a heavenly 100.
Yeah. No Gandhi MLK tradition in South Africa.
Remember our
I was like, okay, maybe I just don't get it.
oh, nonviolent resistance. Okay. You know, they don't start off as violent. And okay. What I'm saying is the song says bring me my machine gun. But you don't actually sing it with a machine gun. Okay. How is the raffle going? You want to understand. Okay, I can actually show you this. Okay. Sorry for interrupting myself. Okay. So this is all the names of all the tickets, right? That's going on. I'm still capturing it. We are now currently at number 3,340. Okay. So busy with that at the moment. As soon as I have all of that tied up, like counted up and collected, as soon as all of that is done, then I will go to like the spin the wheel thingy where I enter how many numbers there are. And then the winning number wins the raffle. That is how it works. Yeah, so that is your answer. Sweet. Cheryl, nonviolent protests. You know, they don't always turn out violent. You know, our songs are pretty but our songs are passionate, but they don't lead to violence unless certain political parties are present. But yeah, so I mean, we've had a few, like all the protests Olia and I have attended have been non-violent. And we had a big one during the BRIC summit. The police don't disrupt protests unless black and brown people are involved, generally. Yeah, for us, we got stopped by the police. And then they wouldn't listen to us because until, like, it was me and a Ukrainian woman. And we were explaining why we have a right to stand. Oh no, that wasn't the police. That was the security guard of the premises outside of which we were protesting. And he's like, you can't stand here. And we're like, no, but this is public road. It's in front of your building, but this belongs to the city. And he was arguing with us and he wouldn't let us speak. And then one of our friends who was also protesting, he comes and he's a guy and he was explaining, look, man, you and I were both South Africans. You and I know both. This guy came, really calmed down the situation, but they wouldn't listen to us because we were women. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go like in 15 minutes or so.
Okay, that is fine.
All right.
I will survive.
I know you will.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Is the raffle part over? No, the raffle part is not over because I am busy counting the tickets. There are, as you can see here, Cheryl, I am still busy with all the tickets. As soon as this is done, I can have the raffle. I apologize that this isn't done in advance. I had some, I injured my leg, and because of that, everything kind of got derailed. But how to enter or donate to the raffle? Any donation above of £10 or above to any of our fundraisers. It should pop up in the link in the chat now. Yeah. So any donation of £10 or above gives you a ticket into the raffle. I was actually telling Olia, like, I feel kind of guilty because you guys have to watch this most boring thing. Whereas, like, in my head, I had this plan where you guys would just tune in and we'd do the raffle, but then I didn't have time to sort everything out. So, yeah.
There are quite the crowds on the protest, I mean.
I assumed you were watching the protest.
It's great to see. I was just checking like in different cities, like what is going on.
Yeah, I'm glad they're protesting. I just hope everyone is safe. Although I did see like the funniest meme. So, oh yeah, I don't know if you know this, but there's like this meme joke thing that US Marines eat crayons.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So, oh, sorry, just
Mm-hmm.
want to answer Sally. So, let me get this. To enter the raffle, do we use the donor box link? Yeah, so Sally, any donation that's been made in the past month to any of our fundraisers over of £10 or more is an automatic entry into the raffle. Let me actually check something here. Because I think oh my word, I forgot about something. Guys, I forgot about a whole bunch of names to add to the raffle. Oh my goodness. Because Sally, because of I forgot about the buy me a coffee people. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ugh. Okay. So to enter, donor box link or buy me a coffee. And then, okay, I want to ask you guys opinion. Okay. Because this is going to take a while, especially since I just remembered I forgot an entire group of people to do this. Would you guys be okay with us not having the raffle today? And then you still have some time to buy tickets if you want or whatever. And then we have the raffle, I don't know, tell me when. Like we make the cutoff Sunday and then we have the raffle sometime during the week. Just let me know, please. Because I'm thinking that might actually work better. Okay, that's fine. We've got one yes. If anyone fights me, I'm saying Linda H said it's okay. Like Linda said it's fine. Yeah, because I'm just thinking of, I'm at number 3,397 now. But there's still unprocessed ones. How many? The unprocessed entries, that's the ones where it's like this name, how many tickets they have. That goes up to 5,500. And then I forgot about the people on Buy Me a Coffee. I forgot to add. So there's still about like 2,000-3,000 entries to do here. So if that's okay with you guys, then cutoff for tickets is
Well, since
tomorrow.
Linda said it's okay.
we'll then have the cutoff for tickets is then tomorrow. And then I'll do the raffle, get everything sorted and ready, and then we can just do the raffle part. Is that good with everyone? Oh yeah, Sally, you can donate to either one of them. It's like any. No, Linda, right now you are the person who takes the blame if anyone is mad. But no, yeah, I think just that will work better. I underestimated how many donations we got in, to be honest. Which I'm very thankful for. It's a very nice problem to have. Oh yeah, tomorrow's Father's Day in the US. It's Father's Day here in South Africa as well. But I won't stream tomorrow. I'll stream during the week. Then you guys have like today and Sunday to see if you have money, if you want to donate, whatever. And then I'll do the streaming part during the week. Super. Okay. Seems like we have consensus that Linda is in charge.
And Linda is like, I'm nobody. Nana, don't say that.
Hubert is like, main character energy is what we need right now. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I guess I can go join the shills now that I'm done with this. I'll hop on over. Oh, tomorrow. I can join them tomorrow as well, yeah. Yeah, no, I am joining the shills tomorrow. And that is my agreement that I'll be there tomorrow. Oh, Olia, did I tell you? So no, that scares me. Linda, it's fine. It's fine. Okay? Thanks, Linda. Like someone so guys, you need to know like the province I live in South Africa is called Gauteng, okay? Or as I think it was Tucker Carlson once said, Gauteng, when there were protests here. But anyway, Gauteng. And it's a very business-oriented province. Like Johannesburg is here, Pretoria is here. It's like the economic capital of the country, basically. And when I go to events and I meet people, I'm immediately like, I'm here for networking. You know, I'm here to make connections. I'm not here to get a relationship. But then I was at the boxing event and I'm like exchanging business cards and everything. And then, sorry. And then the one guy literally afterwards, he's like, yeah, so will you be my +1 for a friend's birthday party tomorrow night? I'm like, no. Look, dude. This is Gauteng. We do not date in Gauteng. We work here. We work here. Do not come with me with those vibes. So now I'm like, now I have to make sure that I'm like, okay, for work. Like people be like, can I call? I'm like, yeah, but what about? Is it like a job or is it like want to hang out? Because for one of them I have time, for the other one I don't. Okay, cool. Bye, guys. I will keep you guys up to the tiny panel today. Later, hop in. Okay, I will keep you guys up to date. Watch the Discord. Thank you so much to all of you for understanding the dilemma I put myself in. And yeah, Olia, дуже дякую for being here.
For inviting.
It's nice to have you here. Thank you. Cool. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.